Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Prince of Princess, SoundCloud, SoundClicks, your boy Tone 202. And yeah, I just wanted to talk about that shooting that happened where white dude shot the NFL dude. He was a running back for the Jets, I believe. I think it was the Jets, but forgive me, I don't remember his name right now. But nonetheless, people are protesting because the white dude really ain't had no need to kill that man. He blew him away because he knew what we all know. You know, it's open season on black people. You know what I'm saying? And the way that the audience explained, people who saw it, the one lady was like, you know, Joe was in the car, the black dude, I think his name was Joe, he was in the car and the other guy got out and he was pointing a gun at him like through his window. And he walked around to the front of the car, he kept pointing the gun at him, walked around the side of the car, and Joe never produced a weapon, so his life was never in danger. But they let him go. It's Glacier, or I don't know what that white dude's name is, but they let him go without charging him. It's like, what? How do you not charge him with murder? Homicide, murder one. Well, not murder one, because that's premeditated, I think. But definitely murder. Like manslaughter, definitely manslaughter. I guess it's man two, is what they try to bring you up on. And a testament to that is all these cops who are going to trial and having these hung juries. The juror can't decide, you know, if shooting a black man in the back while he's running away is murder one. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, not murder one, manslaughter. Because murder one is premeditated, and sometimes it can be premeditated. Cops, you know, they've been on record saying they're going out to kill somebody, so that's premeditated murder. You know, just the same thing with this guy in Cincinnati who killed the boys. He got away, hung jury. This guy in Cleveland, the cop in Cleveland, he got away. The two cops that killed Tamir Rice, they got away. It's just open season on black people. You can kill a black person and it doesn't matter, which adds the emphasis to Black Lives Do Matter. And then you have Tommy Loren talking about Black Lives Matter is a terrorist group like the Ku Klux Klan, and I'm like, I didn't know we hung 4,000 people. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know black people hung 4,000 people, and then Black Lives Matter hung 4,000 people. I'm not a member of Black Lives Matter, but Black Lives Matter, you know, because nowadays it just doesn't seem to matter. So, you know, I don't think the NFL is going to get involved in it any type of way because they want to stay neutral as possible. And I'm, you know, it's a good PR move for them to not even say anything except their condolences. I don't give a damn about your condolences. I give a damn about what's right. That white dude shot that black man and he walked away. And the more we see it and the more public it is, the more black people are going to get shot by white people, and the more white people are just going to walk away like it's nothing because the police force is mostly controlled by white people. I mean, you could have a bunch of black people on the police force, but when it comes to the higher rankings, when you go to the top, you know, there's white people, and they call the shots. The Department of Justice is a bunch of white people. And you've seen what they've done on countless occasions where they said the cop is not guilty, you know, and or they're saying a white person is not guilty. And very few times do you have a white guy who is definitely guilty. And, you know, they go to jail and they do big numbers. That happened last year, you know, over some music. These kids were playing their music loud and white dude fired into their vehicle and killed killed one of the teenagers just over music. Well, like what? There's no real confrontation there. Is an argument. Okay, turn your music down. Call the police. Noise pollution. All right, but you got to kill a man, a child. Uh, I don't even comprehend. I don't even comprehend that type of action. Not unless he saw a gun and he tried to lie and say the kid said you're gonna die, but yet no weapon was produced. And this is the same case where this young man was killed, and it's the same thing. There's no weapon produced to defend himself, but nonetheless, he's dead, and the white dude is walking out, like he's walking around, he's at home, like it's nothing, like it, with no fear of retaliation. You know what's really crazy? I'm gonna tell you something about black people too. When a black person does something to a black person, the whole hood will come out of the woodworks to go get that black person. But when a white person does something to a black person, everybody wants their hands up, don't shoot. All of a sudden, everybody wants to protest. But let Pookie kill Ron Ron and see what happens to Pookie. You know what I'm saying? But when a white dude do it, hands up, we want to march, we want hands up, don't shoot. Y'all corny. That's why I don't listen to a lot of this music that's out there where it's nothing but passing threats. And if y'all come see me, man, I'm gonna do this, and my crew is this, and we this, and F this, and we got AKs and 9s, and y'all got all that stuff at home, and nan one of y'all rose up when 900 black people was killed last year, and 600 of them killed this year. None of y'all rose up with y'all AKs, y'all 9s, and y'all whole crew and went out and actually, took somebody out of this world. I don't listen to that. You know what I'm saying? None of y'all did that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't go after the people who are coming after us, you know what I'm saying, who are keeping us oppressed. Y'all go after people who are oppressed just like us. Y'all go after your own kind because that's the mentality that's fed into us by Willie Lynch. Go after our own kind, crabs in the barrel. Instead of unity, there's constant fighting and bickering amongst ourselves, and so we can't even stand up. We too busy beating each other up. If the whole hood stood up for one purpose, it would be unstoppable. If the whole hood, and then if each hood, like each hood stood up in each city, I don't care how small, all stood up for the same purpose all around America. White, black hood, Asian, don't matter what hood. They all stood up and united. None of this would be happening. None of it would happen. There would be none of us begging for justice for the police because the police would know better. There wouldn't be no white man killing a black person and then going on vacation or going to chill it because he would know better. I'm just saying, people. It's open season on black people because we let it happen to us. It's your boy Tone 202.